Today I'm going to be doing a review on the iPad app iMovie. So this is your home screen when you open up iMovie. You'll see it looks kind of like a theater, and you've got different posters of the videos that you have there. Kind of looks like the old-timey movie posters. So what I'd like to do is create a new project. So as always with iPad apps, the plus sign means make new. So I'll make a new one here. Now, what you're given over here on the side is all of the videos that are currently on your iPad. So these are shared in your camera roll. Now, I've got mostly videos of my kids, the occasional physics experiment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up this video here. So to do that, you tap on the video, and then it gives you a little blue arrow. Click on the arrow, and it inserts it into the movie. Now, this will be your preview screen up here on the top, right-hand corner. You can scroll through the video just by scrolling your finger along the screen at the bottom. And if you want to preview what the video looks like, you just push the play button. Okay, so that's just a quick preview of the video. Now, as you can tell, there was audio along with that. If you want to see what the audio looks like, you click on that little button, and that will show you down here in this blue bar basically the loudness of the audio. That will help you if you want to find a certain place where something starts or ends. It'll just give you kind of a reference. You also can add other things besides just videos. So I'm just going to go to the very end of this video just by scrolling through. And now instead of adding a video, I just want to add a picture. So along with that, I'm going to add, at the end of this, a picture of my kids. Now the picture, because it's not a video, it will stay on there and basically just copy the picture a couple of times so that it's there for longer than just one frame. And if I play this here, you'll see that the picture kind of pans down from bottom to the top. If you don't want it to do that, instead you would just like the picture to stay there, anywhere on here you can drag it around just by dragging your finger. You can shrink it by pinching. If you want to zoom in more, you kind of separate your fingers. So I would like to keep it like that, and then that's what it's going to look like at the very beginning. You can then go to the end by pushing the button that says end, and it will show up somewhere else. So I again just want that to kind of be centered and as small as I can get it. So now when I come back here and push play, you'll see the new version just barely slides down. Okay. If you want to increase the length of time that the picture is there, you can take this little yellow dot that comes up just by tapping. If you tap on the picture, the yellow dot will come up, and you can slide that, and it will increase the length of time. So now it shows you up here that the picture will stay up for 8.3 seconds. So I currently, as you can see down here, is black, or I'm sorry, gray. The gray means that there's no audio associated with that. I can do a couple of different things to add audio. I can record myself using this microphone button, or I can go over here to the music note and I can take any of the songs from my current playlist that's currently on my iPad, and I just got all these songs off of my iTunes account. Now, that will put the audio on the entire movie. Now that's kind of a downside to this, but, so now if I play, now depending on the audio, you may or not, you may be able to hear that you can have the audio of the song and the audio from the video both in the program. So I want to change that by double clicking. So right now I'm on the video clip. I can take off this audio on the video clip by sliding this to off. That's my audio or my volume. Or I can slide it over and turn it all the way up. I can do the same thing for this. I can change the audio settings for this clip as well. So I'll turn that quite a bit down. Now when I go through, okay, so the audio for the video is quite loud and you couldn't really hear the song in the background. When I come over here, you're able to hear the song quite well. Uses for this in the classroom, various things. You could do current events, possibly a news highlight, have the kids video themselves and then record over. You could have them take pictures of things and narrate, maybe a photo story kind of thing. You can also, in this picture here, you can put various themes. So one of them that I like is the news theme, so it kind of looks like a CNN project. And then if I click on this picture and then I add a title, it will give you this type of a screen here, and you can type whatever you want inside of that title and it will project it, and you'll see either the video or the picture up in the top corner. And again, that's either photo story, possible stuff, or maybe, you know, social studies, current events, any types of stories. In the sciences, you could videotape an experiment, do some commentary over it, maybe do it as a informal lab report type thing. Math, you could do possibly some applications of math. I can't really see a ton being used for this, just strictly in math. Other things, you could do some performance art, possibly in an art class or a music class. You could do similar type things. Possibilities are quite high up there. It's just a matter of figuring out what you want to do. Okay, well, that's the basics of iMovie. There's a lot more that you can get into and use, but really once you start playing with it, that stuff becomes a little more familiar. If you do want any further explanations of iPad or iMovie, of course you can ask, but that's the basics.